Hey folks, Pastor Jordan here, bringing you this week's sermon preview from chilly grounds of West Glenville Reformed Church. We are blessed to see spring coming right around the corner, hopefully, although it's not quite here yet. We've had a few days of some nice warm weather, but looking forward to, as this Lenten season continues, to continue to watch the world sort of come alive around us as we move towards the joy of the resurrection on Easter Sunday. So just a couple of announcements before I share with you this week's sermon preview. The first thing I wanted to let you know about is that next week first of all, tonight, if you get this video today on the day that it's coming out, it's Wednesday, April the 2nd, come to communion tonight. It's at 7 o'clock. We're going to be celebrating communion right up through the second week in May on Wednesday nights. Every Wednesday night at 7 o'clock, there'll be one that we're not holding, which I'll announce. But all the rest of them I'll be here for, and I invite you to come and celebrate God's presence around the table of the Lord. It's just a short half-hour service on a Wednesday night at 7 o'clock, so come on out any night that you can for that. Then, of course, Sunday we've got worship, so come for a lovely worship service on Sunday. Next week on Wednesday, there's a noon luncheon that Pastor Art will be leading, along with folding of the palms for Palm Sunday. So you can come and experience that, learn how to fold the palms into a palm cross, and to enjoy that. And prepare for the joy of the beginning of Holy Week that is upon us. And so come next Wednesday at noon for that luncheon. And then the following day, Thursday night, April the 10th, is the April community meal. That starts at 5:30. So you can come on out for that. Again, these meals are meant to be an opportunity for us to gather as a community, but also to invite others from outside of our regular church community to come and be a part of our community and be able to share a meal together. If you know of a busy family that it would take a meal off of the plate for the week for them and make it something that they can just enjoy some family time together, not have to cook or do dishes. If you know of somebody in need who could use a warm meal, invite them, bring them. Come. It's Thursday, April the 10th at 5:30. And then the next thing I wanted to let you know is it's April the 19th. That's the Saturday. It's the Saturday before Easter, actually, and that's when the spring cleanup's going to happen to get all these grounds nice and spruced up for the springtime. So that will start at 9 a.m. You can bring whatever yard tools you got, throw them in the car, bring some work gloves, and help out with that. There'll be plenty of tasks to work on, and be a good time for all. So that's what's coming up. Some of those announcements. You can always check our website, westgrc.org. If you go to the Bulletins and Hymns tab, there'll be announcements. So there's usually every week there's some stuff posted there. We also have a What's Going On in the Month of April tab that you can click there as well to get some more information. This coming Sunday, we're going to hear the story of Jesus healing a blind beggar, and the story of Zacchaeus who climbs the sycamore tree to see Jesus, and then the unfolding story that takes place after that. And how these two stories are linked is really special, and it shows something very particular about our call when we are following Jesus Christ, and what is required of us. We sometimes think so much about the things that we do, and having to make sacrifices, and having to live worthy lives, and to follow commandments, and yes, those things are all a part of the practice of our faith, but those are things that flow forth from something that is primary. And we get to see those primary elements played out in two different individuals. And we'll also see with a third kind of connecting story how that relates to the disciples and what their experience was like. It wasn't always easy to be the disciples, I don't think. And of course, it actually probably was rarely easy to be the disciples. We'll hear three stories: the story about Jesus speaking to the disciples, then we'll hear the story of the blind beggar, and then we'll hear the story of Zacchaeus, and we'll weave those three together, looking for this primary element of what it means to follow Jesus. And yeah, I invite you to come be with us for it. We'll celebrate communion as we do it every Sunday in the season of Lent, and so we can enjoy the Lord's Supper together with your faith community and celebrate worship. I look forward to seeing you there. I hope you have a blessed rest of your week, and I'll see you either tonight for communion or on Sunday also for worship and communion. Have a blessed week.